Hi, I'm Chris Martirano here at the American Music and Sound exhibit at NAMM 2020. I'm going to be showing you Kurzweil's PC4, a new addition to the Kurzweil line. The instrument features 256 voices of polyphony. It features 4 gigabytes of sound memory partitioned as 2 gigabytes of sound from Kurzweil samples and programs, and then 2 gigabytes of user memory for samples to be loaded in. The instrument also features a really great user interface, color display. We have 9 sliders. We have 9 knobs. We also have 9 switches, all fully programmable. We have a category search feature. We have a number of different things that are unique to the keyboard, a weighted action with aftertouch, but the instrument weighs only about 23 pounds. This is a real breakthrough for Kurzweil. Underneath the hood lives several different technologies, but in an integrated engine. You have virtual analog modeling. You also have FM. You also have sample playback. And then you have what I call extended vast architecture, which is the operating system, which allows you to daisy chain DSP blocks. And in each of the blocks can be things like resonant or non-resonant filters, nonlinear processes, different kinds of distortions, things of this nature. And then there lives a fully FM 6-operator FM engine inside the instrument as well, which can be integrated inside of an algorithm using additional analog modeled filters and other different kinds of synthesis techniques, all within a single architecture. So it's not like you have to layer FM with something. FM can live inside of a different kind of an architecture. So anyway, I'm going to show you some programs. We have a 9-foot German grand piano, multi-dynamic level. I'm just going to play a little bit for you so that you can hear a little of the piano, but then I'm going to work into some of the cooler things like the 16 arpeggiators, the 16 step sequencers that you can actually apply to your controllers called CC sequences, and then do a bunch of stuff with the real-time controls. They've done a lot to make it easy to operate by labeling the controls. And in normal programs from Kurzweil, they will follow this paradigm. In my own programs, I reprogram them to do whatever I want them to do. So here's just a little bit on the piano. I had to do that because you understand that users always want to hear the piano. I guess that's a de facto. But I'm going to jump right into using sounds together and showing you some of the analog modeling going on in here. My view in the display, I'm going to turn on where I see now quick access banks. I have 99 of them where I can store 10 patches at a time for live performance. So here's an analog patch using the virtual analog inside the instrument. These will hint at some of my favorite artists. Of course, that would be from Eddie Jobson and Alaska. Here's a very analog program. Also from the late, great Keith Emerson. Very analog analog in nature, very true to the analog architecture. We also have FM in the instrument, as I said before. But I'm just going to jump to a combination now. Each program can have up to 32 layers. The layers can be DSP generated. They can be sample playback. They can be sample playback through DSP. They can have FM in them. And then you can layer 32 of those. That makes a program. And then you can layer 16 programs into a multi. So I'm going to start from a multi and just show you kind of what happens when you put all this together. So you can get quite a lot of motion going on. I've made a lot of different programs just here at the show to explore the architecture myself. Here's something that just shows a loop. This is using arpeggiators to create the loop, not sequencing. So you get a sense of the kind of magic you can put together all in this architecture. So this is Kurzweil's PC4. Again, 23 pounds, 256 voices. Really, really powerful machine. Thank you again. I'm Chris Martirano. This is NAMM 2020.